when I was drinking that Epsom salt and then I drank up a little bit of water, I was like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore because it's a lot. So it's just interesting. But because I could go. Welcome back to Spiritual Selfish channel, guys, where we focus on you so that you can raise your vibration and become conscious creator of your own life. If you're new here, my name is Christina Day and I welcome you to this channel. Now, guys, this video is going to be a little bit different because now I'm just going to record the intro and the outro of the video, but the whole video is going to consist of small snippets and updates from my fasting, as you see. So as always, if you find this content helpful and you would like to let me know that this is helping you, please give it a like, subscribe, and leave the comment down below. Even simple something as thank you and your thoughts is very appreciated and gives me a good understanding of where should I be heading more with my content. But guys, this video today, if you're following me on Instagram, then you probably know that a few weeks ago, I've done a 3-day fasting out of nowhere. I didn't plan it, but it also was dry fast. And with this video, I just want to show and record my experiences and why I do fasting and just, expand your mind and raise your consciousness a little bit on this topic. So if you've been following me for a while on YouTube, you know that I have done different fastings. The longest I have done is 9 days when I was doing the colon cleanse. So you can check out that video as well. But this time, I've actually been feeling that my body is asking me for fasting. And specifically before the 21st of December, I've been really feeling lately that the food that I'm eating, it's not that I'm eating it more out of habit and not that I'm like hungry or I need it. And because on 21st December, there was new light, new energy hitting Earth, I decided that I will do fasting so that my body can have a break from digestion and receive more light, that the energy that will be hitting Earth on 21st December. So long story short, I decided to do 3 days of dry fast, and I actually ended up doing the dry fast for, I think it was 42 hours of dry fast and 88 hours, if I'm not mistaken, of the whole fast. And you'll see that throughout the updates. So stay tuned because I will give you at the end of the video the summary of these 3 days that I did, how I felt, how it impacted me, and what can I suggest you for if you're just starting with fasting. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update. I just finished my workout and today is day 2. So it's 7 in the morning. So today is my second day of my dry fast of planned for 3 days. And as you saw, I didn't film day 1 because I didn't plan to film a YouTube video, but I thought it's going to be cool to give you an update. So if you don't know me yet, I'm very used to fasting, so I feel overall great in general. The thing with dry fast, you don't also drink any liquids. So this has been definitely a challenge. Like I feel how my body is stressing more than it usually is. But I also know that the first day or 2 days is the threshold where you break past the habit of your body using the food as an energy. So overall, again, sitting in the gym, obviously if you do fasting, don't go for anything like crazy. But what I wanted to tell is that, a friend of mine also suggested me that if I do the 3-day dry fast, to break the dry fast after 24 hours, so that then when I continue with like normal regular fasting, it continues to flush out the toxins and stuff. But let's see, I've been already without liquids for like a day and a half. So I stopped eating like around 8 p.m. on Monday, and drinking, consuming liquids at probably 10:30 or 11 on Monday p.m. So now it's 7:30 in the morning Wednesday. So I'm just curious, to push a little bit myself to see how far can I go, how my body is depending on water, or because we've been told that we need water. And I just, want to teach my body that this is not true, that I can source energy from the source. I have a lot of, energy stored in my fat cells. So, it's working, and I find that it takes a lot of work actually with my mindset as well. Like when I speak to my body, to use the energy of my body as a fat and to connect and source energy from the source, I literally notice how my stress, how my heart is bumping and like worrying less. So let's see how far I can go with those liquids. Maybe I break it today with some lemon water. Maybe I will go for the whole 3 days, but let's see, I'll keep you updated on day 3. But another thing that I noticed a lot is that the toxins, like, your tongue gets so white. Like usually when we eat, one, we consume the toxins with the food, and 2, your body doesn't have time to focus on, regenerating, recharging, recovering. It's focused on digestion instead. So when you don't eat, obviously the toxins and the stuff that doesn't belong to you anymore, doesn't serve you, will continue to release throughout the day. So it's very important that you also clean your tongue. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go do some work today, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. This is day 3 of my fast. So the last time you saw my update, it was when I was in the gym in the beginning of day 2. So then I was telling that I'm doing a dry fast. So what I ended up doing, I thought that I'm gonna do all 3 days dry fast completely, but I felt like I really want to like flush out the toxins or the stuff that may not, I need to let go of in my physical body. So what I did, yesterday I had a little bit of water with Epsom salt. That's what was my first drink. And then a couple of hours later, I made like really, really strong ginger, lime, and lemon juice water. And I definitely, what's interesting? When I was drinking that Epsom salt and then I drank up a little bit of water, I was like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore because it's a lot. So it's just interesting. But because I could go on without the water till fine, it's just like, felt that I want to make that flush. So it's interesting how our bodies adjust. What I've noticed, my body was like, yeah, I'm fine, a little bit uncomfortable, and that feeling that, when the toxins come out of your tongue, that like your mouth is all the time like dirty. So I was, scraping my tongue, cleaning my, brushing my teeth, like 2-3 times a day. But yeah, that's an update for me. Today is day 3, and today I will be continuing, drinking ginger lemon water. Not so much, just, a little bit to keep the flush going. But yeah, otherwise feeling good. A little bit of tired. Actually, I slept 10 hours yesterday. So I feel it's thing with, not feeling energized enough, but also like major downloads and upgrades because I had like really weird dreams. So there's also that. Either way, I'm gonna update you later how everything goes. But yeah, if you're planning to do like the dry fast or normal fast, always, I tell you to look what is working for you, listen to your body, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Alright guys, welcome to the cooking show with Christina. But I'm joking. But today I will be indeed showing you how I'm breaking my fast. So today is Friday, which is basically my 4th day of fasting. But so to give you an update, The last time I ate was about 8 p.m. on Monday. Now it's 12 p.m. on Friday. I broke my fast about 41 hours in with Epsom salt and some ginger, lemon, lime water. And now I'm gonna show you how I'm making a smoothie, and specifically why I put the ingredients that I put to break my fast, because I often see people go on the fast, they fast for a day or multiple days, and the first thing they break their fast with is like a massive meal, whether it's a massive stack of pancakes, massive fatty burger, and this is like the worst thing you can do to yourself after fasting. It's not only like, throws all of your efforts of fasting, but it actually hurts your body. Think about it, when a toddler learns how to walk, you're not gonna make him run 100 meters or sprint, right? Same with our digestion, where our digestion for longer period of time have not been digesting. We have to ease it in, and we have to start with simple foods. So for example, when I do my 9-day colon cleanse, the first 3 days after I break my fast, I eat only fruits. And this is not because like I'm not hungry or whatever, but our digestion needs time to get back into it, right? So, and not only the amount of food matters, but what you put in, because what you're gonna feed your cells are now open, right? They're in completely different energy system burning machine. So if you are giving it a fatty, nasty burger, it's gonna lock that fat in your cell. So it is literally injecting all the junk food into your body. The fact that you fasted does not mean that you can now go and just jump back into it, right? So I just wanted to really make it clear and show you the smoothie I'm going to be making. It's going to be a very simple smoothie. So what I have here, I have fresh pineapple and some parsley. The third thing I'm going to put is like a bit of ginger. And the last thing, except water, I'm going to put some hemp seed protein. And the reason, guys, for all of these ingredients, it's going to be quite simple smoothie bowl. The reason why I'm choosing these ingredients specifically, because all of them are highly alkaline forming, right? So you don't want to break your smoothie with something that is acidic forming, because your gut now is so open and so clear. You don't want to be hurting it. You want to amplify the good things. So, for example, many think the pineapple is acidic on its own, right? It kind of has this acidity to it, but it doesn't matter the food acidity or alkalinity level before it enters our body. What matters is it alkaline forming or acidic forming in our body? So, things like pineapple, lemon and lime, all of those foods are kind of acidic on its own, but they're actually alkaline forming. And other way, for example, I'm just looking at the oats. Oats are not acidic, but they're acidic forming. So I wanted to put this also to let you know that, because this one is a pretty simple smoothie. I'm gonna just put the water. Usually I have bananas in my smoothies, but because I'm breaking now my fast, I want to skip banana because it's gonna give me a lot of a spike in sugar, and also because banana is actually closer to neutral level, so it's not very alkaline, and then also to my understanding it can cause a bit of imbalances in potassium and magnesium if you eat it on empty stomach. So I don't want to do that because I'm just breaking my fast. Anyway, so hemp powder, parsley, pineapple, ginger, right? So pineapple is very good for digestion. Ginger obviously clears all the bacteria. That's why I was drinking the ginger water, but I will be right back with you. Guys, I actually forgot. I already blended, but I forgot to put the one more ingredient, which is spirulina. So that's why it's so green. Just to, give while my gut is so open to absorb all those nutrients from spirulina, and also it's for extra protein. So the smoothie is now blended, and I know this is not gonna be the most delicious smoothie because there's no processed protein powder, which usually gives it that sweetness. Because again, we're breaking the fast. You don't want to put shit in your body. And usually I will put also bananas, which will give that smoothiness and sweetness. But I'm skipping, as I told you. We're doing this for health reasons. We're not just doing it for pleasure, because this is, raising your vibration, and it is conscious eating. So it's gonna be, not a lot, but your body doesn't need a lot now because it's, again, easing in. So something very easy for you to digest, full of nutrients that will, push out any toxins that needs to be pushed out, because we have ginger there as well. And I can feel the pineapple and the ginger. So what we can top it off with, so I'm putting pumpkin seeds on top, because pumpkin seeds are full of protein and they're actually killing parasites in your gut. So there's that. I actually forgot to put cinnamon, but I'm gonna do it then on top. So cinnamon is great for anti-inflammation, and I just love cinnamon, so I'm gonna sprinkle some on top. Or maybe that was a little bit too much. But another thing, I actually love it. Maybe it's weird, but in green smoothie, but a little bit of coconut chips. And you also guys notice that in this smoothie, there's almost no fat. And this is again because we're breaking out fast. So I want, fat is harder to digest and it might be too heavy for the gut. That's why the only, pretty much source of fat is the coconut, maybe a bit of hemp and pumpkin seeds. But basically here it is, our fast breaking smoothie. But basically, this is it. So it's gonna help you with breaking the fast, absorbing the vitamins. It's alkaline forming smoothie. And this is how I went for my 3 days fast. I feel so much lighter now in my stomach. I feel so much clearer. And I also obviously have lost a little bit of weight, which I'm sure will come back quickly. But with this video, I want you to, start experimenting with fasting, because fasting is a great tool for us to come back to our natural state, because it's not natural for human body to consume 3, 4, 5 times meals a day. And I know myself, I'm snacking a lot throughout the day just because I love food, but I also know it's not so good because food is 3-dimensional matter. The more we eat, the heavier we are. Not in terms of like we're fat, but heavier. It's heavy, dense energies, so to speak. So that's how I'm been experimenting with fasting, and now I feel like I'm really training my body and my mind to use my fat cells as my energy and source energy from the source. Anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this type of videos, and I would love also to hear, where you're at with the fasting. Have you ever tried it? Maybe you're fearing fasting, or maybe you're already a pro faster. Faster? Is that even a word? And you're fasting for like a month straight. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk with you next week in my next video. Bye! Alright guys, welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed this updates throughout all of my 3 3.5 days of fasting. So definitely let me know in the comments, what do you think about fasting? Like for me, just doing the fasting, following my intuitive, guidance that my body wants me to do, really made me realize that again, reminded me that our bodies are so intelligent. And, with this dry fast, what I really noticed is that I challenged my belief system on a new completely level, because I've never went so long without any, drop of liquid water. And it made me realize, like, hey, if something happens now in the world, I can go without water, I can go without food for longer extended period of time. The only reason I broke that dry fast earlier, as I mentioned, is because I wanted to do the flush out with Epsom salt and really get like lemon and ginger in the digestive system to like scrub the insides. But, for me, this is again challenging myself and helping me to realize how powerful and intelligent our human bodies are. So after I broke my water fast, I've noticed that my desire to drink like liquid, even when I broke the normal fast, drastically decreased. And, in health industries, we are always hearing that we need to drink water, like 2 liters or whatever. And, why? Why? Because if we really don't consume anything, why do we need to flush out constantly? Right? So it again makes me think how many beliefs there are in the mainstream that we think are like, this is it, the holy grail, but maybe in fact it's not true. And I'm not saying that we don't need water, but in majority of places in the world, the water right now is contaminated. There is, calcium and fluoride and all of that stuff. So unless you have like really like crystalline water or the spring water, then I will understand that you want to drink a lot. But if you don't have the most higher quality water, I'm thinking this now to myself, don't take my words as, set in stone, but I'm thinking, do I really want to be drinking as much water as I need when my body even is not asking for it, right? So again, something to think about for you as well. Maybe this is something you want to experiment. But remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my experience here on YouTube. Another thing, what I noticed, dry fast versus normal fast, is that with dry fast, the after effect, I noticed that my muscle definition is lasting a lot longer. So for example, when I do normal fasting and then I break my fast and I start eat again, because your body didn't eat, the fat goes away. But when you also go on dry fast, the water retention decreased so much that my muscles were very defined much longer than it is after I broke normal fast. Does that make sense, right? And the last thing is that I noticed that during this fast, I was so grounded and so present, even though I did not have any water. So I'm not sure if it depends because I did not have water or, energies. But yeah, I really noticed that this last fast was much easier for me personally than it was different other times. I'm saying it was easier in terms of energy management. Also, because I think before the I started the fast, I sat down with my body and I said, now for the next 3 days, we're going to be sourcing our energy from our body fat, and from the energy of source. So I intentionally told my body what to do so it doesn't freak out. And, I can totally say that I didn't feel as much internal stress, as I usually do with normal fasting. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, remember the realign with yourself one-on-one guidance sessions with me are available if you want to work through a specific area in your life, like life purpose, manifestation, your business, or anything else. You can find the details in the description down below. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk with you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.